Still 19 years since
first day of summertime, bright, cold.
Title. Could this be their year?
Occasionally was very nervous.
Title winner. And it is to the...
What an emotion today. He's been all in front pretty much of City right now.
Yeah, I think that's... Jesus is getting more, and Jesus is doing all right on that right-hand side.
Very attacking-minded. He likes to be front foot.
Was anyone in the Arsenal 11 today, having been to City twice with Brentford last year? Kyle Walker.
Anything that we think he's going to do, Bernardo Silva is holding in midfield with Kovacic.
Says down the years in races between the perceived top two that is Gabriel. There's a video game. It's really important for us to point out, of course, you'll be well aware by now that it is only VAR. Zinchenko. Diaz. Gave Saliba a shot. Manchester City.
Absolutely, the two that are actually in control.
Slid by Nunes and his goalkeeping mate is biting his nails. Everybody's at the other to become the champions, but questionably logic suggests seems a corridor here for folk that can't quite latch on.
He should have played in earlier.
Lewis has kept it alive and Raya is glad to get hands on it. Players looking for an idea. Got a start in the Champions League. Thomas Partey, who's been
Mikel Arteta, you recognise his team haven't been at the best in this first half. Centre backs are the only two players that I think played anything like that first half. Dear.
White. Saliba was aware of Haaland. The other way with Gabriel. City are about to dig into them.
They did. You're looking at a team that's so strong. It'd be a bit more frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. It may of course be neither, it certainly cannot be both. To win here will be to land by Diaz, white for Raya. Brazil's national side. Just today, of course, last year April was their defining, let's say their declining one.
They've got four centre backs effectively.
De Bruyne's corner, Haaland's up again.
The back three comfortably in the centre defence. It's the large centre back.
And De Bruyne. There's the judge. Arsenal's continuing champions. City the prospect of 4 in succession.
What it can do now potentially is hit.
Perhaps suggesting that ideally it is not.
Arsenal centre-back is going really tight and aggressive, isn't it?
Seeing Bellingham and Madison and others doing the work that he would love to have been doing. Back at that game between.
The whole week.
We've heard a lot in recent weeks out of the Carabao Cup at Newcastle, beaten at Wolves.
Entertaining game.
Very tight VAR decision. Jorginho. Zinchenko in the sunshine. Saliba in the shade. First building block here may be, history says, down the years in races between the couple of years ago when Rodri won it with more or less the last kick of the game. Alongside Jorginho, how does that work for the pair of them? Lewis threaded through for Foden and Haaland and Foden. Logic suggests that Arsenal's best chance of conquering City. Haaland on the run. Saliba stumbled, but he found his feet.
Need encouragement to know when the team are just a little bit off it.
Having seen City, Arsenal are about to raise them. He's herring up ahead of him. Saliba got it across and dropped him off.
Against Haaland, Saliba.
It was 20 minutes of a contest which was not the one. Triple change for the Gunners also upcoming. 4 home games.
And look, there's no doubt this last couple of years, the atmosphere here has been spectacular.
Quite that shot.
He should have been played in earlier. It's the first time they tried to find him. He played the same way, but when a player's struggling as much as you can see Raya is, is. I mean, that we know that for most clubs in this league now, that they play short in their own substitution.
In by Foden, Saliba.
Actually look like the two that are actually... against Manchester City, but you can't believe
Declan Rice changed the design, Theo. If you think about the fact that Saliba was one of those who was missing.
So we'll be pleased that all his players can come back to fitness, but yeah,
Perfect in the Premier League. France. De Bruyne. This came Saliba. Just smooth things over for Arsenal's continuing Champions League campaign. Spurs at Porto.
Walker in particular, I think his pace at right back.
Kiwior. He's put a bit through for Haaland. No flag yet. Saliba stood his ground pretty well. By Dia. Foden. With a swing. Saliba kept it from Haaland. Gabriel. Saliba.
Field today, both teams playing a traditional back four.
An important touch from Odegaard or Doku was in. This came Saliba. Just smooth things over for Arsenal. De Bruyne's cross beyond Haaland. It's Brentford, for which he was ineligible. Just that City change may be worth reminding ourselves. To which he dashes. De Bruyne. He's lost it. Bernardo Silva. Shh. Foden. Diaz played it early. Saliba saw the danger.
Pressing against Haaland and others just sweeping up behind. It's a classic tactic.
There goes De Bruyne. There goes Saliba. Rodri lifted in for Haaland on the turn. In went Rodri. Bernardo Silva and Rodri. De Bruyne, last 20, in by De Bruyne. Protection by Saliba. Move into that period of the game. Gary, if your half-time theory is right, Tinelli, kind bounce.
Arsenal getting a little bit too carried away in key moments.
Raya is getting them going. I didn't think Nketiah and Jesus
Very tight VAR decision.
they've done that.
By Gabriel.
Drifting the way through Arsenal into midfield. They just can't at the moment.
Saliba in the shade.
strength in there.
Picks it out. Of his first Arsenal goal last weekend. Bench for them again. Here's Gabriel.
Just a little bit jittery, Raya.
The other way with Gabriel. Zinchenko. Conceded a single goal in 3 away games in the Premier League. They haven't kept a clean sheet on their own ground, though. Interesting to see them the same lineup this the last 20 minutes of a contest which was not as Takehiro Tomiyasu, who got a start in the Champions League. His goalkeeping mate is biting his nails. Everybody's in. To become the champions, but most envisaged.
The question at the moment in this period.
It is only VAR's business if VAR considers it in itself a red. Who's been absent for a little while. Gabriel.
Really important. They've got to feel like they belong. The question at the moment in this period of the game is how far the team's going to go to win.
Diaz.
Theo, if you think about the fact that Saliba was one of those who was missing from beating Man City at home.
It's frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Gabriel withdrew from Brazil's national side. Still with the throw. He had a heavy international break. Gabriel withdrew. Bit in and
fullbacks going into midfield, and today both teams playing a traditional back four.
Gabriel Haaland, who hasn't stopped, scraped away by Gabriel, taken up by. Gabriel. City changed maybe worth reminding ourselves that John Stones is actually on the City bench. 90 minutes. Haaland is the inferior option. Beat in and cleanly. Ødegaard by Rodri, welcomed by Saka, right wing. Trossard. Finals. For the world to enjoy together. Rodri, seeing Bellingham and Madison and others. Lifted in for Haaland on the turn. Gabriel away. Bernardo Silva. By Gabriel, only to De Bruyne. Saka robbed by De Bruyne. Saliba kept it from Haaland. Gabriel's.
At Newcastle, beaten at Wolves.
So it should be entertaining.
A couple of weeks ago in the North London derby, and also
Very tight VAR decision. Raya, who has as much a right to optimism as anyone in the Arsenal 11 today, having been. History says.
really start to lead one on his direct opponents.
White had a pensive stroll. Stroll. Spinning off Nunez. City is to trip them up themselves. Keeps it from going behind. Assistance in the person of Phil Foden.
Consistent what you do and you keep playing the same way, but when a player's struggling as much as you can see Raya is.
Cross away by Diaz. There's Ben White. To drive between a pair with Jorginho.
But I'm not sure we can get.
You're looking at a team that's
Missing a few today.
a bit more frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Flicked in by De Bruyne and Haaland. Purpose by Kiwior. Anfield with Arsenal. Lovely fella. Far to see for Arsenal. Jorginho. Saliba. Saka's cleaning himself up off the grass again. Foden flings it in.
Talk a lot in the game about over.
By Diaz. White for Raya. Grealish. Clear of Odegaard. Strangely cold spring day. Rodri, in went Rodri, Bernardo Silva, to which he dashes. League games for Arsenal.
His first real bit of Arsenal football is through him on that side.
Grass again.
Yeah, it's what the game needs. It's a challenge or two, something just to...
Possibly congested. Bernardo Silva. corner, last off one. Martinelli. White.
Manchester City juggernaut. They
player and manager. But yeah, I think he might put Kyle Walker a bit on edge.
Very tight VAR decision. His first substantial error as an Arsenal goalkeeper in the Champions League midweek. Zinchenko, multiple City champions. Zinchenko. 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 It's well watched by Zinchenko.
Trying to establish themselves is when they make a mistake. Honestly, they carry it off Alvarez.
Welcome to Zinchenko. Zinchenko's press, then by Foden to Zinchenko. Whips it in, Raya was struggling and it came last as through. Zinchenko. Trossard. Zinchenko. Martinelli.
Have to get him and Odegaard involved.
Here is Odegaard. Alvarez connected by Jorginho for Arsenal. Then Zinchenko. Last Sunday evening will get like this before the evening's drawing.
This is the day that City show their class maker. But for now, Liverpool are
Frustrating knowing that obviously Liverpool got a result today and knowing how big this game is.
Perfect in the Premier League. Neither Kyle Walker nor John Stones are there too.
Big losses. Walker in particular, I think, is excellent.
Kiwior from left back for Arsenal with the throw. He has to hit that actually.
I think his pace at right back.
Kiwior. Kiwior. Jesus. Kanji. Kiwior back.
Tomiyasu.
He's no Cardiff for his national side. Martinelli. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Tomiyasu. De Bruyne. Squeezed out for De Bruyne, who's gone early. Rodri. Necessarily aware of Doku in this.
To keep that clean sheet.
away from Tomiyasu. Seen by Trossard. Haven't spotted it. Potential offence. Spurs and 6 of them, 5 have now been drawn. They remain.
How do you see it from an Arsenal perspective?
The start of the game was very edgy, very nervy.
In debate, and the ongoing wide open. More or less inseparable.
Last week and losing the big one.
The season always matters. And of course, Tottenham.
Beaten at Wolves last
Countless to be playing so
How things stand then heading into this.
Well, the good news is that